So this video is about the most common tool that I use when I shoot, which is normally behind the scenes and docu style shooting, but I've also used it for narrative and a bunch of other stuff. Pretty much anything you can use it in. So pick a hand, come on. I'm just kidding, come on, fucking, what are we, 5? But that tool is a monopod. Ooh, I know, it's exciting, it's brand new, never heard of it. But seriously though, this specific monopod made by Manfrotto is my favorite monopod, my favorite camera support, piece of camera support gear that I own, my most used tool, blah, 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 you get it. I'm done ranting about it. But specifically this model, again, which I will provide you with a link below, where you can buy it for a discount rate at EVS Online in Glendale, California, which is Los Angeles, which is where I worked for 10 years in camera rentals and retail. I'm just kidding. All right, but seriously, this combo is the best because two things. One, the head on top that can tilt, and two, this little pan fluid drag unit on the bottom right there, and the feet. These feet are dope. And if you look down here, there's actually a ball socket so it can pivot. Now, the reason why I love monopods so much is because when you're running and gunning, as they say in this industry, which basically means you gotta move around a lot fast and get a variety of shots quickly, it has the capacity to do pretty much everything I need it to do. And there's two specific trick shots I do that I can only really do with a monopod. And I'll go ahead and show those to you in a second here, but what they are is, one of them's I like to call the reveal shot that I learned from my friend Adam Grossman. Basically what you do is, let's say you are shooting like a behind the scenes thing, okay? And you're capturing the art department painting something, or just someone doing something, like a process. So instead of just shooting them like this, you know, all soulless and shit, what I like to do is I'll get a foreground element and I'll use it to block what I want to show. And you set it up, and then I'll just take the monopod and I'll go ahead and tilt it like that and reveal. Wave at the camera, bro. Yeah, any monopod can do that, but I've found that when the monopod isn't straight up and down and you try any kind of movements like this, without the 3 feet on the bottom here, just a standard monopod, it's really hard to make that shot smooth. And what I mean by that is, like, you'll see imperfections in your movement. You'll see bumps in the actual motion of the camera, and that sucks. That just takes away, in my opinion, a lot of the professional aspect to. Ugh, excuse me, Jesus, guys, I'm a mess. That's what kind of ruins the professional aspect to the shot. So those 3 feet allow you to be stable and shoot the old Dutch shot, the old Deutsch shot. The Dutch gave us a lot. Dutch ovens, Dutch shots, Dutch angles, the same thing, I'm being redundant. But anyway, to get those shots really smooth, the 3 feet are necessary in my opinion. And then another shot I like to do, which involves using the actual tilt of the head, is I'll take, let's say I'm shooting something on a table. I'll go ahead and lean the camera in like this, so you see that I'm actually, if you guys notice, I'm keeping the camera as level as I can. So what I'll do is, I'll shoot something, I'll point it at an object, I'll get it in focus, and then I'll go ahead and back the camera away, just like that. And it kind of gives this fake crane shot almost, but it's effective. And what's cool is you can also play with depth of field, so I'll get the same shot usually twice. I'll get it one with a shallow depth of field and one with a deep depth of field, because the client might want to use it in a way where, if it's a logo for instance, I'll have the logo in focus if it's shallow, and then you pull back and you get this nice little, like, you know, out of focus to in focus push in. And what I'll do to get the shot perfect is you just reverse it in post. So instead of trying to nail the shot where you lean in perfect in focus, that's hard. You'll fish a little bit. If that's what you want, cool. You know, you can use it just as is. But if you just set your focus point, knowing this is the end of the shot, so you set your point, and then you go like that, and you reverse that, you'll actually have the motion of out of focus to perfect in focus. So that's pretty much the 2 trick shots I have on the monopod, which really aren't that big of tricks, but I use them all the time and clients seem to like it a lot. So I wanted to let you guys in on the little secrets, the little Ryan secrets, you know what I'm saying? Also, what I like about it is you can change the eye line of the camera a lot. For instance, if I was on a shoulder rig, or as opposed to, if I was on a shoulder rig, I'm 6'3". The eye line when I'm standing up usually is taller, because the camera is going to be taller than my head even. It's going to be taller than what people are going to want it to be. Like if I'm interviewing somebody on a stand-up and they're standing up, their eye line's going to be like, yeah, cool, right on, man, yeah, we're just out here hanging out. So the monopod allows you to quickly adjust, I mean, it's obvious, but the height of what you're shooting. So those are a few reasons why I absolutely love the monopod. Third trick, this is kind of whatever, but if you go ahead and just take the monopod like that, and the trick is to hold it with one hand, just like this. Works way better with stabilized lenses like a 24 to 105. But anyway, you hold it like this and you actually just kind of walk as smooth as you can and just kind of do one of those numbers. You can pull off somewhat of a glide cam shot, or a, you know, steady cam shot, whatever brand you want to rep. So yeah, again, that's the old monopod. Buy one. I highly recommend having one. Even if you love something else, you should own a monopod. They're the best. And again, use the link down below to EVS's website to get yourself a discounted model. And once again, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please subscribe, because that's all I got. That's all I got, man. All right, take it easy, guys.